You think you know this Audi A3? Here's 5 things that you might not have realized. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we got Mark on the FaceTime call. We're just brainstorming some ideas right now. We're just brainstorming some ideas right now on a different video we're trying to make, but there's this video I've been trying to make for a very long time. I just haven't had all the time to do so. Step 1, I guess you guys can clearly see how bad my garage currently is. I did pay someone $20. Point of the video is 5 things I love about my Audi. All right, we're currently inside the car right now. We just got inside. Main goal of this video is I'm going to try to clean up that garage as much as possibly possible, but also tell you about this car. So number one thing about this car, there's currently people outside, so I just don't want to bother them. But number one thing I love about this car has to be the driving experience. Driving this car has been unlike everything else I've ever driven. I've had a couple of German cars just like this one. I've had another BMW as well. And then I've always had like my parents' car to rely on if worse comes to worse, all these go out. That car is also still down, by the way. I think I'm just going to make it a winter project and shove it in my garage and deal with it eventually. For this car being a small, compact sports car, well, if you want to call it a sports car, I know the insurance company charges me up the ass for calling it a sports car. I'll let you guys be decision makers if you guys want to call it a sports car or not. But the driving experience in this car, number one, it has very sharp, responsive handling. So this car makes it so daily driving is super, super fun. The throttle response, I have an OBD scanner somewhere in the home. You can actually plug that thing in and you can change like the throttle response. It's amazing. This suspension, I guess I did change a little bit. I am on coilovers, but even on coilovers, this car goes over bumps super, super smoothly. I guess that also does depend on what kind of coilovers you're on and how much you want to spend or cheap out, but that's something I love about my car. Speaking about like modifications and how much you cheap out and stuff, brings me to my second point. My second point on this car is this is my first turbocharged car. So this is maybe just like a personal thing for me on what I love, but the air intake and the turbocharged and the engine sound in this car paired up with the exhaust just has to be one of the greatest things that I absolutely love. I just rewatched that second point. That second point might be a little bit confusing. So my second point is modifications. Second thing about I love my car's modifications. Step away really quick from the modifications. I did clean up my garage pretty damn good. There's like little bits and pieces everywhere that I don't like. But on another note, look at my house. Wow, nice lights. All right, but yeah, brings us to our second point. Modifications on this car. This car, you can mod right about anything you want. I'm just gonna pop my hood really quick. Candy. See, and that's exactly why my garage ends up looking like crap. I just throw shit everywhere. But, like I said, modifications can be done endlessly. A lot of modifications can be done to this car. Personally, I have right now is I have a cold air intake. No brand. I decided to cheap out on it. I just wanted the noise. Now I look back on it, it's probably a bad idea. Probably should get some sort of performance one. I have a CTS. What's that little guy right there? I have like a CTS. It's like a turbo inlet pipe, I think. Like a turbo inlet pipe back there. Not a lot of modifications have been done to this car for the fact that I want it for reliability. The grill as well. The grill was swapped out. I didn't swap this out, but they got like the RS style ones. I know you can get like different colored DRLs on this car. You got like coilovers. I know I need to get new rotors, wheels, obviously, carbon fiber mirror caps. This car was obviously wrapped. That's a modification you do to any car, but I really like these window things, like the wind deflectors, rain deflectors. Like I said, not a lot of modifications have been done to my car. I have side skirts and stuff. I used to have a front lip and a wing. I have my wing. My wing is sitting right there. It's a carbon fiber wing that I have for this duckbill. I just want to do some sort of like paint. I just wanted to fix my paint really bad because you can see this is the damage that I made from when I removed my wing from when wrapping. So I just need to fix all that stuff first and then I'll put stuff back on. But I've seen people do a lot of things to this car. Diffusers, RS style, everything. Like I said, my second point is modifications are basically endless on this car. Go on eBay right now, look up a AV modifications. You'll find grills, you'll find intakes, you'll find almost everything, including even turbo parts. Speaking about turbo parts, Let me give you guys a little rev on this. This is my first turbocharged car, so me hearing this turbo for the very, very first time was so great. I've never heard, or before this, I probably heard turbos like on other cars, but nothing like this. Okay, hopefully that was heard clearly. It does give us the one we all know and love. For me, that is amazing. I love the noise of this thing. Now my third point. 2 and 3 are kind of tied together. Not really, because one's a modification, the other one's more reliability. But the reliability of this car specifically, this one that I've had, I don't know if I've just had great luck with this one, but 0 to no issues whatsoever. The 2015 Audi has about 120,000 miles, so about 10 years. Previous owner, I guess I combined, put about 12,000 miles average on this car, so it is a daily driver. It's done when it's been intended to do. But those 120,000 miles have gave me 0 to no issues whatsoever. After about like a year of owning it, I did have to swap out my AC. It's either condenser or compressor. I don't know which one it was. One of them, the AC just wasn't working anymore. The AC wasn't throwing out air. Popped in a new one, works just fine. Heater, cooler. Heater, AC work perfectly fine. The other thing that just recently happened was I got a hole in my radiator. My radiator, I think my fan was spinning a little weird and it ended up bumping something and it ended up causing a hole in my radiator. I think that's what happened. So all my coolant started leaking. It would constantly tell me, hey, check your coolant, check your coolant, check your coolant, check your coolant, all the time at most random time. But besides that, no other problems whatsoever. Like I said, I do have an OBD scanner. I think I just saw it too. I thought I just saw my OBD scanner so I can pop up the app and show you guys, but that OBD scanner is an OBD 11. The OBD 11 is made for like German companies, so you can mod, I'm pretty sure. I know I've done it on Mark's Mercedes. I know I've done it on other Audis. I think BMWs, Volkswagen as well, so the same thing. It just allows you to modify simple different things like headlights. I guess this is part of like part number 2 of like modifications, but it allows you to like modify how the headlights turn on, how your throttle response, needle sweep on your gauges, your entertainment center. How's it mine? My car is an A3. It is the base model, but with the little system, and I'll swap this. Oh, I need to switch this back because it's just corny. With the OBD, once this comes up, I can't get it to do it. But it normally shows up and says Audi S3 instead of A3, like I said on any. I switch that back with my OBD scanner. Is my OBD scanner plugged in? No, it's not. But yeah, I was like, it's just small things like that. This car is fabulous. Gas mileage. For some reason, I can't get the things to show that I want to show up. But typically, it'll tell you miles per gallon. This car's fuel efficiency, I can't get it to show up right now, but this car's fuel efficiency is so good that most of the time I need to fill up every week and a half, sometimes even 2 weeks. But it's about $35 for a full tank of gas, and it lasts about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I think that is great. I used to drive my dad's truck. It was like once every 2 days, and it was every single time it was like $60, $70, $80. It was an absurd amount of money. Right, another thing I specifically love about my car is that it does have the exhaust that it comes with. The exhaust was modified by someone else, wasn't me. I haven't touched this one, but I think it's just a very simple resonator delete, I'm pretty sure. But mine, I think stock, you only get 2 of these guys. 2 of these bad boys, one side. Mine does have a total of 4. So I do have a system, a quad, basically quad exits. This car just sounds fabulous. Last thing I really like about my car is the fact, well, that it's mine. This is the first car that I bought for myself. I did have my dad help on signing and stuff. Relatively inexpensive car to pay for. The only bad part is I know the insurance, as it charges me up the ass for it being deemed a sports car. Look at my little DRLs. Ooh, DRL. Oh, let me see. Ooh, DRL. Yeah, this is 5 things that I love about the Audi, basically A3, and specifically my car. There are a couple of things on it that I dislike. There's a lot more things that I like on it as well. I just don't want to go every single thing about the car. If you guys do want to see that video on things that I hate about this car, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment saying you guys want to see that button. And that video, and I'll definitely drop it for you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Like I said, smash that like button. I'm gonna try to post more. I say it all the time, but it's been rough. So thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys in the next one.